Hello, future doctors. Welcome back to the channel where we help you on your journey to medical school. Today, we're diving into a topic that's on every pre-med student's mind. What scores are good for the MCAT? Whether you're just starting your prep or are anxiously awaiting your results, understanding what a good MCAT score is can make all the difference in your application strategy. So let's get into it. First things first, let's talk about how the MCAT is scored. The MCAT is divided into 4 sections: chemical and physical foundations of biological systems, critical analysis and reasoning skills, biological and biochemical foundations of living systems, psychological, social, and biological foundations of behavior. Each section is scored between 118 and 132, with a total score range of 472 to 528. The median score typically falls around 500, so this is a good baseline to keep in mind. Now you might be wondering, what's considered a good score? While this can vary depending on the medical schools you're targeting, there are some general guidelines. Competitive scores, top 10%. A score of 514 and above is generally considered very competitive. Scoring in this range will make you a strong applicant for most medical schools, especially those in the top tier. Above average scores. If you score between 508 and 513, you're still in a strong position. Many applicants with these scores are accepted into medical schools, particularly if other aspects of their application are solid, like GPA and extracurriculars. Average scores. A score around 500 to 507 is considered average. While it might not make you a top candidate at the most competitive schools, you can still get into many medical programs, especially if you have a compelling personal statement, strong letters of recommendation, and a good GPA. Scores below 500. If your score is below 500, it's below the median for most applicants. This doesn't mean you can't get into medical school, but it might require a more holistic application review or considering less competitive programs. When determining what a good score is for you, it's crucial to consider the average MCAT scores for the schools you're interested in. Most medical schools publish the median scores of their accepted students, so use this as a benchmark. For instance, top-tier schools, the average score is often between 515 and 520. Mid-tier schools, you're looking at average scores in the 510 to 514 range. D schools, the average scores might be slightly lower, often around 505 to 510. Remember, a score that is considered good at one school might not be at another. Always tailor your expectations and study goals based on the specific programs you're aiming for.